In the video about making mirror frames, it uses a tongue and groove. And if you look closely enough in the video, you'll notice that the table saw cuts that make the groove aren't in perfect alignment. And so, when you press the parts together, sometimes there's a little gap. A little problem like that could be fixed easily enough by scooping a little bit of material out if you could get the chisel inside of that groove. But the smallest chisels that are out there tend to be about 1/4 inch. I'll show you how to make one that's even smaller. Or, even smaller yet. We start with a block of wood. Today it happens to be beech. In this case, we're using a 3-inch drywall screw. Angle grinder is better. At this point, feel free to chuck it into a lathe or a drill and fancy it up that way. But honestly, I would recommend a tool handle shape that doesn't roll away. And since this block of wood was split with a hatchet, the grain should cooperate with us. The grain is already running roughly parallel to the screw. When you're sanding a handle like this, you'll get better results, or at least more consistent geometry, if you think of it in terms of processes of 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4 edges, then 4 curves, then 4 corners, etc. The lathe strip sander has not been on camera for a long time. That's a bag of sand. It's a new modification. Of course, this is totally unnecessary, but I wanted to show it to you. Keep your part up near the top. That's where it's most firm. It'll give you the best results. Why mineral oil? Because it's fast, easy, and it's good for the skin. The grinding is fast and easy. Too easy, as a matter of fact. If you hold it there long, it will burn. Dip it in water, keep it cool. Flatten the back and the 2 sides by making a sort of downward motion. That way it won't catch and grab and throw the chisel across the floor. We're looking to make 3 flat sides, and the square tool handle will help us do that because it makes it easy to roll in your fingers. Finish the shaping by giving it a 25 to 30 degree edge. Just kiss it ever so gently against the top part of the grinding wheel. Stone sharpening is an option, but that's not what this video is about. And you probably shouldn't expect to get the same results as you would out of a piece of tool steel. But because this thing is so narrow, even if it's dull, it will still work. And that's what it's all about, getting us out of a pinch. You can thin it down on the grinder to get it as small as you want, but just try to keep the sides nice and square. It's especially important when you're trying to scrape glue out of a corner or something. These really make great junky chisels for stuff like that.